Everybody, my name is Lockerplace, and in today's video, we are going over the Brecci. As you can see, I have some gameplay right here. I played one match with the Brecci. This is kind of funny. I was just like, I played one match with the Brecci, just to get this gameplay, and the entire time, I was cringing so hard. I hated it. But I would like to talk about today a couple things. Why is the Brecci broken? I always hate on it, and a lot of people do, but we don't talk about why. The fire rate, the two-shot, the range, the thing's just ridiculous. It shouldn't be like that. That was a short question. My second question is, and I don't have the answer to this, why has Treyarch not yet buffed it? And actually, I'll take that back. I don't think they're going to buff it. But why is it that in the entire cycle of Black Ops 3, the 1-year cycle, they did not once buff the Brecci? That doesn't make sense to me because it was a gun that was broken. And as you can see here, I never used the Brecci. I hate it. So, 7 and 6. This is a gun that you can just pick up and instantly go 40 and 0. Not 40 and 0, but have a 40 kills in a match. You know, that's ridiculous. And I feel like I just don't really understand exactly why Treyarch never at any point buffed it. And I wish they had, because it would have made the experience a lot better, in my opinion. That would have been a lot more kills. But I feel like the Brecci, and I guess my next topic is, when I hope Infinite Warfare doesn't have a shotgun like this. That's pretty much a shotgun that you can just spam and kill everything, you know, because I feel like that is way too overpowered. It just doesn't make sense, to have a shotgun that you can just spam it constantly without stopping and get kills no matter what. You can run around with gung-ho and just keep firing constantly with rapid fire and extended mag, and it's pretty much broken. There's nothing the other team can do to stop it. That's not right. And then also, another thing is, so I talked about how I hope that Infinite Warfare doesn't have a shotgun like this. I was playing Infinite Warfare and the beta, and I used a couple of shotguns. The Rack 9 is, to me, it reminds me of, sort of as like a mix of the Argus and the KRM. Because it has decent range, but a lot of power at close range. And the damage drop-off is, like, very noticeable. But also, second thought for me is, I wanted to sort of take this time to talk about where do shotguns fit in Call of Duty? And, I feel like this is a question that isn't actually discussed that much. Because everybody is always in the current COD, their mindset. And so, one thing that I was thinking about is, World at War, I feel like, was a very, very good balance, because the shotguns took skill to use. They weren't overpowered, but they weren't so weak that you just can't use them. I feel like COD 4, the shotguns, I never really got a chance to use them. I used more of the assault rifles, the SMGs, and the sniper rifles, back when I played COD 4. But, I did play with them a couple times, and I feel like, they were just they didn't have as much power. Moving on, we look at Modern Warfare 2. I actually don't have a lot of memory from that, with shotguns that I played with. Black Ops 1, though, I know there was the SPAS, and that was a very good shotgun, but besides the SPAS, a lot of the shotguns were really underpowered and were really weak. They just didn't have that power to kill people. And then we looked at the other shotguns too. Black Ops 2. The KSG, I know a lot of people used, but I never really got into it. It just was not my gun because I didn't really like slug rounds. And at that time, I didn't have my FPS freaks. And there was the auto shotgun that was terrible. There was the Remington, which was okay. And I used that a little bit, but it wasn't as great. And, I feel like there's one more that I'm missing, but I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything. And then we look at Ghosts is actually the next one. I think I skipped Modern Warfare 3, but I actually never played. I played Modern Warfare 3 for a little bit. For about 4 months. And I don't know, Modern Warfare 3 just wasn't there for me. I just never really enjoyed it. It wasn't my game. We go ahead, we look at Ghosts, of course. The shotguns were trash. It's Ghosts. They were just kind of not good. Then we can look at Advanced Warfare. There was the TAC-19. Wasn't too fantastic. It was just not that great. Just wasn't a good gun in general. And then there were a couple of others from Advanced Warfare. The S12 was the first time we really saw an auto shotgun. It was like the first auto shotgun I feel that we actually saw. And now in Black Ops 3, they changed the shotguns a lot. So then there was the KRM, which is a really good shotgun that takes skill to use. The Argus, which is a good shotgun. That's a sniper, but it takes skill to use because it's an accurate shot. You can't just spray it. And then there's the Haymaker. And the Haymaker I can deal with because it's a 3-shot kill. Even if it's fully automatic, it still takes a decent amount of time to kill with. And then there's the Brecci, which you're seeing right now. This thing, if you put on it, shoots faster than the Haymaker. It's a 2-shot kill. You put extended mags on it. It's ridiculous. You put long barrel. The range is retarded. The thing is just broken. It is so overpowered that it's just gross. Look at it. Watch. That wasn't hard at all. You look at this. Look at the range. The range is ridiculous. It killed them. It's so disgusting. It's just, I feel like this shotgun would have been better if it had never been introduced to Black Ops 3. But they couldn't at least nerf it. They couldn't nerf it, really? Because it's so just terrible. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, please leave a like on the video. That's my thoughts for today. And if you enjoyed, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more content. And as always, if my manual